Hey guys, I am Serenity, and if you are new to my channel, then welcome. Today we are going to be talking about oils and pregnancy. Are they safe for pregnancy? What oils can you use and what oils shouldn't you use? And I'm going to give you guys a few recipes on some things to do or use during pregnancy. So the first thing I want to start out with is what you are putting in your body and what you're using around you, such as your cleaners that you clean your house with, your shampoo, your lotion, your perfumes, all that good stuff. It is directly affecting you and your baby. And so I just want to say that, and that is important, and some information to back that up is the EWG, which is a website, ewg.org. You can go and look up products like from shampoos to laundry detergents to cleaners. You can look all that stuff up and you can see the rating and what ingredients in it is not good and what is good, and that sort of thing. And I highly recommend that as a good resource. But they did a study on some newborns' umbilical cords, and they tested for 300 chemicals, and of those 300 they found 287 chemicals in the newborn's umbilical cord. So of those 287 chemicals, 180 were cancer causing, 217 were toxic to the brain and nervous system, and 208 were known to cause birth defects and abnormalities. And so that's why I want to say that it's so important to be paying attention to the cleaners that you're using, the products that you're using on yourself, because the products that we're using on ourselves and the smells that we're smelling, so like perfume and cleaners and stuff like that, it all goes into our bloodstream, and the bloodstream then goes to the baby. So that's important to be aware of. Next is talking about being thoughtful with oils in pregnancy. So there is a list of oils that you can use during pregnancy and oils that you should not use during pregnancy and oils you should be cautious of using during pregnancy. So I'll be putting that list in the description because it's so much easier than just reading it all out, and then you guys would have to take notes and stuff like that when you can just copy and paste the list below. So next is being thoughtful with the oils and such that you're using in your pregnancy. Being thoughtful with essential oils may mean using oils that replace chemicals that you would take regularly. It may mean utilizing oils that assist the mother's body systems through fatigue or tummy upset, or using oils to keep the body healthy so that intervention is not necessary. So, for example, during the first trimester, oils may be limited to the most important priorities and utilized in the most gentle routes, and so much is changing and going on during the first trimester. So for example, you can diffuse, let's say that there's a smell and it is making you not good at all. So instead you can go ahead and diffuse that oil, or you can just smell it straight out of the bottle. But peppermint is a really good oil for that sort of thing. And diffusing it is the most gentle route to do, whenever it can do the same thing as applying it or ingesting it. So there's that. And then being thoughtful during trimester 2 may mean using oils that support emotions, because that is when all the hormones are all out of whack, definitely then. And so you can use oils to support a healthy digestive tract too, since the little baby is pushing up on all your organs and making you very uncomfortable and pushing up against your stomach and everything. So vitality oils, Young Living has a line of vitality oils that you can take internally, and they're the only oils I recommend taking internally, because grocery store oils and Amazon oils and such, they are not good quality at all, because they have synthetic stuff in it, and basically it's just going to do the opposite effect of what oils are meant to do. And so you can take vitality oils internally, and that can be for stomach support because it's the most gentle option compared to traditional options, if you guys are following that. And then during the third trimester, using oils to support the muscles and alleviate tension, because you are have almost a full-grown baby that you're carrying around, plus some more weight on top of that. And so being thoughtful may translate to using lots of self-care and hot baths, and using oils to support restful sleep so that you're actually rested and such, especially whenever you're around your due date and you want to get as much sleep as you can before the baby comes. So two of the recipes that I wanted to share with you guys. So the first one is going to be releasing negativity, so like fear and trauma related to birth, whether you have had a bad birth experience before, or there is just a whole bunch of trauma and emotions and stuff like that that you need to deal with before you go into labor and before the baby comes. So for the emotions, I would highly suggest doing AFT, which is Aroma Freedom Technique. You can just go look up AFT. Oh my goodness, now I'm totally drawing a blank of like their official name. But basically, they're people that are trained to do AFT, and it is basically using oils and memory release and stuff like that to bring out stuff. So I actually did this just because it's good to do every once in a while, and it was crazy because it's like you smell this oil and you close your eyes and you're just like, all this memory is just flooding you. Like, it looks like you are there, and like, so one thing that you may think that is bothering you is really because of another thing, and that thing is like led to something like totally unconnected that you did not think of. It is the craziest thing, and I highly suggest that you guys do that if you guys have any particular things with emotions going on, or trauma or fear, that sort of thing. And so another thing with that is being prepared to go into labor, which I will touch on in the labor and delivery and oils video. So, but yeah, I'll talk about that then. And then the second recipe that I wanted to share with you guys that's super helpful is to relax and get your magnesium. So this is going to be like a detox bath. So you're going to use 1 cup of Epsom salt, which has magnesium in it, and half a cup of baking soda, and then 10 drops of lavender and 5 drops of cedarwood. And then you can soak in a hot bath with this mixture for 15 minutes or more, as long as it's comfortable and good, but you want to make sure that you are able to absorb the magnesium, the Epsom salt that's in there, because then calcium and potassium are more easily absorbed. So there is that, and then again, I'll be putting the list of oils in the description below, and I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to be doing so many more videos about this sort of topic coming up, so let me know if you guys have any questions or anything. I'd be happy to answer them. I forgot to do this at the beginning, but 2 references I highly recommend that if you're into oils and stuff is this Essential Oils Pocket Reference. You can get this on Amazon. I think it's around $16 or so, but it is super helpful to replacing chemicals and alternatives that people traditionally reach for. And then the second is this Betsy Bosom's Baby Book. It has a ton of recipes in it. It has a ton. This is actually where I got the list for the oils that you should use, oils you shouldn't use, and oils that are maybe caution, and lots of good stuff in here, like so much good stuff. So I highly recommend those. You can get them both on Amazon, and I will put the links below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.